From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They are led out by their veteran quarterback hailing from Michigan State, and we like that. It's Kirk Cousins.
Not bad for a fourth-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. Running right through it. Fights through, and now a crease. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Dancing to his left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the 46, here's the second down and 9. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
To throw, Cousins. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
25 yards. And the Panther first down.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. To throw is Cousins. Now the ball comes loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball.
Jamison Williams from 8 yards out. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. That time a 9-play drive. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Stiff-armed him. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Shedding through the defense. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An inside run with Lynch. Breaks through the contact. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
47-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Elway. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Here's Elway. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
To throw is Elway. And that is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Play fake. Cousins. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Williams being motioned left. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, That may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Elway to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
They'll try the middle with Lynch. Oh, what a move. Still going. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one-up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Cousins to throw it. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Panthers.
Cousins now. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. as we are about to get underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Off the play fake, Elway. And here to hook up good to Victor Cruz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 144 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Elway will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now it's Elway. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
To the ground, Lynch. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll try and throw for it with Elway. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of his end zone, Cousins. And he is going to go down for the 5th time tonight, and this one is going to be a safety.
That's exactly what they were aiming for defensively. A huge early play that cuts off any opposing momentum at the knees. As soon as that snap was made, they were flying to the ball and through the line. Great call from the coaching staff, and even better execution.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Ledge up the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They fake the give. Now Elway. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Elway to throw. It's complete to Cruz. Shoves him away. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. They'll run with Lynch. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Dolphins are lining up for a two-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more.
18. Panthers 7.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Looking to put a drive together. Now Cousins. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. And space tough to come by there, so we'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Cousins. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Cousins. Under pressure, and they got to him again. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
To throw, Cousins. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great effort there. 35 yards. And the Dolphins have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now Elway. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
Panthers 7. First Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. LeJonte Wester now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. To throw it is Cousins. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
First down, Panthers.
Here's Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Elway wants to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Cruz. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 39 yards there. A big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Lynch. Powers past him at the 5. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll run for it with Lynch. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Now they'll throw it with Elway. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jerry Jeudy there to make the grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So it goes from a 3-score to a 4-score lead here in the closing moments of the 4th quarter. And whether they got that bonus touchdown or not, it's been a pretty impressive performance.
And they did it with not much time left. But they took what little time was on the clock and used it well, didn't they? Put a real exclamation point on their win with that score.
And the Dolphins will again line up and go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
To throw is Elway. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Panthers 7. Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Wester now to return it. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins are winners here as we say so long from South Florida.